welcome back to Fancy Goldfish Fanatics. Today I am at Star Fisheries in Fish House number 1, and in today's video we're going to be looking at some of the slightly alternative and different varieties of fancy goldfish. Now, I had a few comments in the last videos I did on the Star Fisheries facility tour. If you haven't seen that, I will put a little link up there for you to view it. And a few people said, I really want to see some different varieties, some Bristol Shabumpkins, some Joaquin, something slightly different than the normal Aranda, Ranchu, Ryukin, etc. So in today's video, I'm going to show you a few tanks of some different fish. We're going to hopefully have a look at some Joaquin and some Bristol and maybe some London Shabumpkins. So I'm going to head over to the tanks now and let's take a look at them. So first of all, we are going to be looking at the Shabumpkin goldfish. Now, I was going to look at Bristol Shabumpkins and London Shabumpkins in this video, but as I'm also looking at the Joaquin in this video as well, I thought let's just stick to the London Shabumpkins. You can see in this pond here, we have a mix of Londons and also lots of different Joaquin goldfish. We have calicos, we have reds, we have whites, we have red and whites. There is a huge multitude of fish here. So the London Shabumpkins were giving me a little bit of a runaround in this pond because they are very fast compared to our standard fancy goldfish, and they are very, very quick at eluding the net. But I thought I would capture around 3 fish in this video, and we can have a look at the differences between them and have a sort of comparison between them, and also I'll talk a little bit more in depth about the London Shabumpkin in particular and the variety itself. Now, there are generally 3 types of Shabumpkin goldfish. We have the London Shabumpkin, the Bristol Shabumpkin, and also the Japanese/American style Shabumpkin. So these 3 fish that I've caught here in the bowl are London Shabumpkin, and there are only a few breeders now in the world that actually breed this exact line of fish, and this is an old lineage of London Shabumpkin, so they are very, very sought after to get a strict, proper London Shabumpkin. Now, all types of Shabumpkin goldfish have similar body shapes as to their ancestors, the carp. There are different colorations, the calico or the nacreous base, and they have sort of a mottled appearance with different colours ranging from reds to oranges, blacks, blues, and even whites. Now, the London Shabumpkin have very short fins, similar to a common goldfish, whilst a Bristol Shabumpkin will have slightly longer fins, similar to a comet. However, the caudal fin has rounded lobes on the Bristol Shabumpkins, and they are obviously different to a comet goldfish, which has those slightly more pointed lobes. Now, the third variant is the Japanese/American Shabumpkin, which has a caudal fin similar to a comet, which has a point at the end. You can see the 3 fish that we have in the tank here are all slightly different calicos, and they have those shorter, more pointed fins in comparison to a Bristol Shabumpkin. Higher quality fish will generally have more prominent colours, and they'll be a little bit more vibrant. These goldfish also don't tend to suffer with digestive problems often found in other fancy goldfish with more rounder bodies, and these guys normally get to around 8 inches in length. Now we've had a look at those 3 different London Shabumpkins and the different colours that they had, let's have a look at some Joaquin goldfish. Now, as you can see, those Joaquin were very easy to catch because they are a lot slower than the London Shabumpkin. However, they are also really good in the pond environment and can survive down to quite low temperatures. So these are a really nice fish if you want to have some fish in a pond. Now, as you can see in the bowl, we have a multitude of different colours. We have some oranges, some reds, some calicos, and some different styles of fish. Now, the purist aquarist would say that really only the red, white, or orange Joaquin are true Joaquin, and the other colour variants we have in the bowl have sort of been bred out of them. However, they are all Joaquin, and they all have slightly different shapes, colours, and different finnage as well. Now, I'm going to put a selection of these Joaquin into our viewing tank just so we can see them from the side view as well. Now, obviously, these guys look really nice from the top view, and I would say, personally, I prefer them from the top view appearance in more of a pond rather than an aquarium. But you'll now notice the different types of colorations we have. Now, quite a few of you did say in the last video you did want to know about prices of fish. Now, these guys here from Star Fisheries normally start around the £40 mark for your Joaquin goldfish. Generally, Joaquin goldfish are long and slender, just like the common goldfish, and they have fanned out tails. Generally, they reach around 8 to 10 inches and normally don't reach any longer than 12 inches. Their red and white colouring may be displayed in different kinds of patterns, giving them a unique look, similar to the Japanese top, the Ranchu, and you can also get these other colorations like the calicos and the whites, etc. Now, the Joaquin goldfish is a twin-tailed goldfish that was originated from Japan, and it is believed the Joaquin gave rise to fancy twin-tailed goldfish, including the Ryukin, Ranchu, and Aranda, and a few other varieties. Now, the Joaquin is a very old strain of goldfish from Japan, and in Japanese it refers to a bodied goldfish with a single tail. However, in the US, a Joaquin is simply a double-tailed goldfish with a long body. Now, a slightly longer-tailed Joaquin may be also known as a Jikin, and generally, as I mentioned, the purist aquarist would say the only true Joaquin are red and white fish, and that bloodline has been crossed over from another type of fancy goldfish in the past to get that coloration. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, having a look at some of the different varieties of fancy goldfish that Star Fisheries has to offer. If you do want to purchase any of the fish you've seen in today's video or any similar, you can send them an email, or you can head on to their Facebook page or Instagram, send them a DM, and they can let you know how you can go on to purchase these fish. Or you can simply go onto the Star Fisheries website, which I would say is the easiest way, and you can have a look at the fish online there and make your purchase. But hopefully today you enjoyed seeing those Joaquin and the Shabunkins as well. Different varieties, quite unique and very, very hardy and suitable for outdoor ponds and aquaria. If you do have any questions on today's video, please leave them down in that comment section below, and I will do my best to answer those for you. And if you do have any future video suggestions or any fancy goldfish in particular that you would like to see on the video, then please leave a comment down below. But that is it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Remember to keep those water changes up, and happy fish keeping.